English Primary School Class 6, and the subject is English Grammar, and the chapter is 21, and the name of the chapter is to be, to have, and to do. So here we will see about this topic, that is the definition of the primary auxiliaries. The verbs, that means the word to be, to have, and to do. These are the very special verbs which can be used as a main verb as well as in the auxiliaries, which is also known as the helper verbs. Here the word auxiliaries, the another word, it means the helper verbs. Whenever we will function this auxiliaries, these are used along with the another main verb, which can gives the extra meaning of the given sentences. That is known as the primary auxiliary. So these are the three words, that is the have, do, and be. Here is the some example, means in the to be, these are the words which are used: am, is, are, was, and were. And in the to have, that means has, have, and had. And to do means do, does, and did. For example, we can see here the main sentences, that means I am a singer. In that the main verb will be the I am. And if we will talk about the auxiliary, I am singing, that means it goes to the I am is the main verb also, and auxiliary comes in the singing verb. So here is a three examples. She has known him for 10 years. Has, the word comes with the to have, that means the to have auxiliaries. They did not like him very much. This did word comes in the to do. And I am frustrated by his subordinates. These are the things of the primary auxiliaries. Here is also some sentences about the primary auxiliary verb, which is used in the forming of the tenses and the voices of the other verbs. These primary auxiliary verbs in English are be, do, and have, the same things which I have told you in the previous slide. The example is given: she is a good girl and they are singing. So these are the example. Now the next chapter comes to the modal auxiliaries. In the modal auxiliaries, we will see here the modals help the main verb which express the special meanings, like the ability, about the sentences about the ability, the permission, possibility, advice, obligation, past habit, future tense. So these are the things of the modals which is express the special meanings of the sentences. This auxiliary verb is a helper verb, and it is also used along with the main verb. A modal auxiliary cannot be used alone, that means it is followed by the another verb. In this modern auxiliaries, it is not with the single, means along it will not be the combined with the sentences, but here it is to the another verb. So it adds some extra meaning to the sentences. So in the modals does not have any s, ed, or ing ending. He can drive, that means he can drive. Here is the s. Don't use an infinite with the modals. Here is the some points. Whenever the modal auxiliary sentences is there, we should not use infinite, that means he can go. You should not use he can to go. Don't use the auxiliaries do, does, or did. Can you swim? That means do you can swim. Not, that means we should not use these words. To form the negative, put not after the modal, that means he should not go. Whenever we are using the negative, put not. Whenever the negative sentences will be there we will use the not. He should not go. So here is some example we can see about the modal auxiliary verbs. See in the modal verb which are the words can, good, may, might, should, must, would. And if we will combine with this word to the sentences, that goes to the meaning like to be able to, ability. It is possible. Whenever it is the sentences goes to the possible, the word is used as a could. And the same things, permission, may, possible, might, should means action, to suggest an action, must, have to, would, that means willing. So here is the sentences, I can ride a horse. This is the ability showing. It could snow tomorrow. It may be possible. It would be possible. That is a word meaning possible comes here. May I have a cupcake? That means asking allow, permission. I might go shopping today. Means it is also here possible. Might, the word comes. You should wear a jacket. That is the suggestion. We are giving the suggestion to an action. That is the word should. I must buckle my seat belt. That is the must word comes. That means I have to. I would ride the roller coaster. It is a willing. That is the word comes would. So here is also some examples of the same things: ability, permission, advice, obligation, possibility. You can read the examples and look it down. If any confusion is there, I hope so all the points are clear. Thank you.